everyone, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. So today I have this DOUYIN makeup look. This is my first time ever doing DOUYIN makeup look, so I wasn't really sure how it will turn out. If you would like to see how I do this makeup, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I already done one eye first, but I'm gonna start with using my Para Skinny Speedy Brow Pencil. I love really thin, skinny brow pencils because they can really draw more realistic hairs. Just following my natural brow shape. I got the color in gray brown. Okay, so moving on to my face, I'm using this Apu Startup Pore Primer. I thought this primer would be perfect for my skin because I do have oily and big pores. Then I'm going to be using this foundation from the Face Shop. It is the FMGT Ink Lasting Foundation in Natural Beige. This was probably like the darkest color they had, so thank God it matches, because I was really scared if it was going to be too light. I like starting with your brows and then doing my base because it has like a, I don't know, it's just cleaner. And then my neck. This foundation is actually surprisingly really good, especially for like my oily skin. It stays on the whole day. I've tried this foundation already. I mean, you can tell that you're wearing foundation. This is a pretty full coverage foundation. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the eyes. So I'm going to be using the Sam eye primer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, the top and the bottom. Okay, moving on to eyeshadow now, finally. I'm going to be using my ROM and Better Than palette in number 1, Pampas Garden. I'm going to start with the color Pink Pampas. It is the lightest pink shade in the palette. And then I'm going to be applying this all over my eye. When applying this eyeshadow, I like to pat it in first to my eye to have the color, and then I like to just blend it out. I'm also going to apply this eyeshadow on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Coral Day, which is the darker pink, and I'm really going to focus this on the outer corners. Also like in the inner. Then blending that all out. Then using the shade Venetian Red from my Anastasia palette, I'm just going to use a little bit of that and darken up the eye look. And then really blend that out. I'm also going to be applying it a little bit in the inner corners as well. Okay, moving on to the cut crease. So I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to do a cut crease. So when doing this cut crease, we're going to start on the inner corners like this. What's pretty helpful is that you can like stop like right here or something and then look up, and then it'll like show you kind of like a guideline. I like to bring the concealer out even though it's going to be a halfway look, because we're going to be blending the eyeshadow into the concealers, so it usually goes away. Then I'll be taking the shade Skin Beige from the Romand palette, and then I'll be setting the concealer. This is super important to set the concealer, so don't forget it. After setting it, we are going to be going back into the pink shades that we used earlier and slowly blend. You don't even really have to dip into the brush. Again, you could just go ahead and use whatever's left on the brush, but if you need more, go ahead and dip your brush back in. So I'm trying to match it up with my other eye. Taking Venetian Red again, just a little bit. I'm going to be going on the inner corners, deepening it up a little, just like that. Okay, then I'm just really gonna blend everything out. So moving on to my lower lash line, we are going to be using the brown color. So I'm going to be taking a mix of Mood Brown and Deep Brown and create an aegyo style. kind of like eye bags, but like the cute eye bags. Once you emphasize them, it becomes so much easier for you to apply the concealer. And to emphasize the lower eye bag, you're going to be applying concealer in the middle, basically on top of where you made your yesstyle. So like this, it's just a really light. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to be taking my Twinkle Pop glittering eye stick, and I'm going to be applying it on the inner corners and the first half, the yesstyle, where we put the concealer. Then I'm also going to line it like this with the glittering eye stick. Then using the shade Glam Star from the palette, I'm just going to add more shimmer to it. It adds so much more shimmer and makes it stand out a lot. I'm just going to use my hand. Then after that, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula liquid liner to create a winged line. I'm gonna extend it a little more than usual. Then using my Sharp So Simple waterproof pencil liner from Clio, I'm going to be tight lining my eyes. I'm also going to extend the liner to create like that fox eye look. I personally like it to be really subtle. Then using makeup remover, I'm going to be bringing the liner and cleaning up all the excess eyeshadow. Okay, then I'm going to be curling my lashes and bottom lashes. For mascara today, I'm using my Etude House Curl Fix mascara in black. For lashes, you're going to want to use a pair of Minga lashes. I think that matches DOUYIN Makeup the most. The lashes I'm using today are sample lashes from Wispie, so they aren't like officially out, but I think these are probably one of the best Minga lashes I've ever tried, which is why I am planning to launch them with Wispie. So I'm going to be applying a little bit of mascara onto them, just to make them look extra long and spiky. Now for the part that's the most time consuming, I'm going to be using these individual lashes to create a Minga lash on the bottom. So what you're going to do is take a pair of these small lashes, apply glue at the end of them. Since these are meant for your like upper lashes, they're pretty long. So you're going to apply them like this way, and kind of wait for the glue to be a little tacky, and then you're gonna apply them just like this on the side, and you're just gonna hold it in place. I know it looks really kind of weird at first, but trust it. I usually only apply like about 3. And then to continue the lashes, I'm going to be using eyeliner to draw on the excess lashes. So this can be really tricky and really hard. I mean, it still is kind of hard for me sometimes. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this because I think it looks okay enough. And using my brown eyeliner pencil, we're going to draw a faux beauty mark. And yeah, this basically completes the eye look. Okay, so since I already applied foundation to my base, I'm just gonna touch it up a bit. Okay, moving on to bronzing and contouring. I'm gonna be using my usual Tarte clay face palettes. And I'm just gonna contour. I'm also going to be contouring my nose. So the way I learned how to do it, I'm just gonna start down here first and make like a triangle, and then use the excess to put it on the sides of my nose. And then using some concealer, we're gonna highlight the nose like that and just tap it. Then using my Charlotte Tilbury highlighting palette, I'm going to be highlighting exactly where I put the concealer. You have a cute button nose. Okay, so moving on to lips. I'm using my NYX Slim Lip Pencil in Nude Pink, and I'm just gonna line my lips. Using the brow pencil, I'm also gonna slightly draw like a shadow. It's like that smiling effect, just so I don't look that mean. Okay, so I have two lip colors. So one of them is the Peri Para. I mean, both of them are from Peri Para, but one of them is in Cinnamon Nude, and the other is in Bouquet Nude. I thought the nude colors for Peri Para were really cool. I never bought any of the nude colors. I only have really vibrant colors. So here's Cinnamon Nude and here's Bouquet Nude. I think we're gonna use Bouquet Nude, but let's try using both of them. So I'm gonna use Bouquet Nude first because it is darker than Cinnamon Nude. It is a pretty nude color. I just think it's a little too pink though. So we're gonna be using Cinnamon Nude. Wow, this added more like a red, orangey kind of lip. And on the excess of my finger, I'm just gonna be applying it on my nose a little bit. I'm also gonna be using it as blush. If you've been watching me, I love using these as like blush. Whoops, this is a lot more vibrant than I thought. I think this shows up more better than the Bouquet Nude. I'm also gonna apply some to my chin, into my forehead, just whatever's left. Okay, and then with a brush, I'm just gonna blend everything out. And then using brown liner, I'm just going to draw more faux beauty marks. Okay, lastly, I'm going to be applying highlighter to my cheeks. Wow, this foundation makes my skin and the finish look so good. To set this whole look, I'm using my Milk Hydro setting spray. This basically completes the DOUYIN makeup look. So thank you so much for watching. If you reached this far, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I just want to say a little shout out to yesstyle. Thanks so much for sending me these products to use to create this DOUYIN makeup look. I've always wanted to try DOUYIN makeup look, but for some reason I just never did. Well, I felt like I didn't have like the right makeup to do it. So now I do, and I tried it. It doesn't look too bad. I feel like it just gets better every time I do it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed this DOUYIN makeup look. So yeah, take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.